I'm going to go over to my work orders. We'll open up a work order here. So here I have a work order with an oil change on it, and I have my brake job. Now, just so you understand, how does it know what we're working on? How does it know? That is going to come from your vehicle card. So when you enter your vehicle card in the system, and let's go open that card up, you would have either used a license plate and used Carfax to find it, or a VIN code, or the lookup here. Once the system recognizes the vehicle, it will automatically check that box where it says use catalog. Now what this does is this turns on and loads the specifications. See? So ACES specifications is what it uses for all wrench head catalogs. Now you'll notice, you see it does not have transmission here. At this point, I can edit this if I want to. So if I say, well, this is a 6-speed automatic, there we go. These others, ePart Expert, Napa, are used for different types or styles of catalogs. The wrench head uses ACES. Once that's cataloged, now the system will recognize what it is. So in order for me to search for these parts, the easiest and simplest way to do this is to simply box in the first job that needs to be looked up, and I go straight to my catalog. So if you notice, what it's doing is, here we have this oil change. We're going to start looking for the engine oil. Okay. Now, engine oil is going to come out of inventory. So if I go to inventory, I can flip over to inventory, hit search, pull up my oils. Now, if that's all I got, that's all I got. But what if I want to search the entire inventory? I switch it to all, hit search, and I can do that. So I want a 520 synthetic. I simply click it, and I hit apply. Now we're looking for an oil filter. So if I go to my next link here, we'll see what comes across. What you'll notice is it's bringing the vehicle across here. The vehicle is coming across, and it's looking for engine oil filter. That's what you're seeing here. Now, I'm not going to pretend I know everything there is to know about this next part. I don't. I'm just going to kind of pertain to what we're talking about today. So if you want to filter down to different types of product, you certainly can. You know, if I just want to look for a Bosch filter, for example, I can do that. Probably wouldn't want to buy a Bosch filter. They're kind of pricey right now, but I might want to get a Champion or something like that, or I can just get it all. Okay. So really all I'm doing is just searching through here looking for what I want. Here they have it in a location. You can open this up and see the different locations and what they have. You can also do the lost to sale reason here. But basically, if I want to bring that product back, I just simply add it to the cart. Now you'll notice, you see this little cart starts to fill up. See, I got one item in my cart. So I click it. Okay. Now once I do that, I'm going to hit the little blue arrow on the bottom right corner. And let me kind of open this up or bring this up here a little bit. Bottom right corner, little blue arrow. I click it. Now that's going to bring it back to Protractor. Now at this point in time, what the system would do also is it's going to look and see, do you have this part number in inventory? So it always does reverse search your inventory for matching part numbers. If it does, then it will show it available here. Now, if that's what I want, then I hit apply. Now it immediately goes to the next job and the next line. So we're looking up labor on the pads and rotors. So here's my labor. For those of you that are not used to using labor in here or how that works, whenever you select something, you'll notice the number 1 appears. This is just a time multiplier. It multiplies it out. The little asterisk is just letting you know it's marking up the labor time based off the age of the car or make or model, depending on how you have your labor matrix set up, catalog labor matrix. You can filter if you're looking for something specific. So if I say, well, hey, I'm just looking for pads, you can do that too. Now I can also, bottom right corner, hit the blue arrow and change my search. So all we're doing is keyword searching in here. That's all it is. So you can change these words to anything. I can go look up a water pump, a tire rod, fuel pump. Doesn't matter. You just type it in and hit search. It'll go looking for it. You can also search by category and subcategory if you like. So it's however you want to search in here. And then you just hit search and pulls it across. So once you select, check your box, click apply. Now we're going to start looking for brake pads. So here I want to look for some front brake pads. I'm going to display. All right, now let's start rolling through and start looking for what they have available. Now again, you can always select a specific brand or something here if you're looking for something particular. So if I go over to Centric, for example, see, then it's going to narrow it down just to the Centrics. Now once I find what I want, I just simply, again, I'm going to hit the cart. I'm going to go up to the cart here again. I'm going to click it. And then I am going to hit the blue arrow. Bring that back to the protractor and apply. And then it just goes to the next line. And yes, you can jump from one to the other. See, I can jump right over here and look also. So I can go to either place. So we're going to look for rotors here, see what they have. And again, if I want to look for a specific brand, I can do that. See what they have available. They have enough of these. Add them to the cart, and you see the order quantity is 2. Again, you can change that if you need to. I can click on the cart and bring them back to the ticket. So in essence, what I've done is by boxing this in and clicking here, I've gone through all the lines that I need to look up whatever I needed. Again, I searched inventory, I searched the catalogs, and the labor guide. Now, there's going to be times where you are going to need to add additional items. And this is where the definitions really won't be there for you. So if I right click and let's just go add a part line. So let's just say I want to get a caliper for this vehicle. I'm going to need to get a caliper. Now again, you see no definition here at all, nothing here. And I'm going to go to the catalogs. So it's going to ask me, well, what are you looking for? So I'm just going to say caliper. Front disc brake caliper, click, display. See what they have available. Again, I can keep going with the same brand. If I want to stay with the same brand, you certainly can, whatever you want. Again, do I want a left or a right? Let's just say we need a front left. I'm going to add it to the cart. Now, if I wanted a front right also, I could add that to the cart too. I certainly can. Click. And you notice here, core $85, so it'll bring that core value across too. And then I'm going to bring it over. So that will happen to you on occasion where you don't have a definition or the definition doesn't find what you want, so you just change your search while you're in the catalog. That's all it is. So everything has been searched. We've pulled all our parts across. At this point in time, we would want to go order. So to order this, I'm going to go down to my Purchases tab. Here's everything we looked up from this particular supplier catalog. I'm going to click, and I'm going to go over to the far right, and I'm going to place order. Place order. Remember this, no matter how many catalogs you look up parts on, you're going to be ordering one at a time or one supplier at a time. So hit place order. Now this is the hardest part, is placing the order. So I need to add this all to my order, correct? So I'm going to add to order. Again, I'm going to go to my cart. And then I place the order. Once I place it, I hit finish. It's going to send me back a confirmation number. You have to get this confirmation number in order for this to work. You're going to hit OK. And it's going to pull it from order to be ordered to order confirmed, and it's going to give you a date and a timestamp. Now it is pretty easy to tell in here if stuff has been ordered. If you notice, you see this is no longer purple here, these parts. Now the units will still be purple until we receive them in. That's only because we haven't received them yet. That's all it is. Once the parts arrive, I go back to purchases, click on any part, and I open the purchase order. Now sometimes people get in the habit of just hitting receive item. The problem with this is if I do this, it's only going to receive the item or the line that I've highlighted. But since I'm getting 4 different parts here, or actually, and 2 rotors, so it's 5 parts, I want to receive it all at one time. I don't want to do this one at a time or a couple at a time. So I'm going to open my purchase order. Here I can still check it in. What am I receiving? I can even return something if I shows up and it's wrong or the customer changed their mind. Puts it in the returns bin, back order, verify my costs. Now this does not include any taxes or anything like that. It's just the parts. Make sure my supplier invoice is correct, and then receive all. And that's done.